G'day and welcome back to Duxola Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. Yes, we are back again in France, continuing on with our farming. But today we're going to do some grass work. Yay! Well, sort of. Anyway, we are going to do some grass. We're going to mow the adjacent sides of all the fields and get that all cleaned up. We've already done one pass of some of the northern fields. So if I bring the map up, it may show you. I can't remember if it does or not. Anyway, we'll have a look. Grass. Through here. Yep. So as you can see, we've mowed all this area up through here, around through here, and around this area through here. We do need to go over and look at mowing all this area over here, around these fields here, if we can. I don't know what the state of the grass is there, but we'll have a look. But what we do need to do, in doing that, we found that the silage fermenter here is full. So if I bring up my HUD, we have 500,000 silage in there. That's full, ready to go. And in here, we have bugger all hay in there. That's okay. I think we've got most of the hay moved over now to the silo near the cow pens. We do have 149,000 grass here. We also have... no, that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the grass from there into the hay fermenter. I'm then going to take all the silage, or 2 loads of silage in the trailers over here, over to the silo at the cow pen. And in fact, we might do 2 loads of that. And that will get, what's that? 125, 250. That'll empty out the fermenter. So then that way, anything we get in there, we'll start producing new, and then we just bring that all over to the cows as needed. So first things first, I'm going to grab the grass. So we're going to come in here, grab the grass that's in here. Go. And then we're going to take that and chuck into the hay dryer. There'll be that trailer load there, plus a little bit extra. There we go, start that off. Right, there we go. So we've got no more grass in the main silo complex, which is fine. Now we'll just head over, we'll dump all this, and then we'll fill up this silage, and then we can head back again. Right. Unload you. Unload you. Excellent. Right. Now we'll fill up with silage and get 1 load of that done. We'll get 2 loads of that done total, and then it should be sweet. All right. Load it up. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. We are doing well here. We're just going to continue with getting our French farming done. There we go. Right, load up the next one. Yeah, and we're just going to... we're actually really enjoying our Haut-Beyleron at the moment, where we've got to. Have I got the trailer in a spot? No. Shit. Okay, that didn't work as planned. Right, so we've got a partial trailer of hay now. Oh, bloody hell. Right. That's the problem with having them so close, which is my problem. It does tend to cause some issues as I wipe out some of my crop there, but that's okay. What am I going to do with the hay? Well, I'll take one place for it, that's the silo. 38,000 litres of hay. I don't really want to waste a full trip over there. I want to take a full load of silage Right. See if we can get this lined up properly this time and fill up the silage. Right, that should be better. All right, load him up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, so the other thing is too, we did find some combines. So remember how we said at the end of the last episode, we're going to look at buying a second combine. As I've got, well, I knew I was going to get back on that, so why didn't we go that way the first time? Damn it. Steering trailers are really good. Sometimes they are really, really bad. Anyway, yeah, so we said we're going to look at buying a second combine, and what we were going to do with those combines, we weren't going to buy a John Deere A-Class or a Case IH, because they tend to be the ones we go to predominantly. I mean, I don't go to John Deere very much, but they are in the Southern Cross episode, so I want to go something we're not using so much, and we had an epiphany that one we're not using so much is basically Fendt and also New Holland. So we did go and find a couple of New Holland, a couple of small to medium sized ones, and that's what we're going to utilise. So we're going to get one of those shortly. Then it's got to get the appropriate header for it as well, or headers. Right. Screaming down through here to drop off the silage and ferment into the silo, and we'll do one more load. Then we'll look at going and purchasing our combine harvester, and then we'll get back in and we'll finish the episode off with some more grass collection. With all the grass around the cow field as well we can get, so there is a bit of grass to be gathered in. All right. How much have we got in here now? Silage. That's interesting. Thought I had more silage left in here. Obviously I didn't. I must have, no I didn't, because I didn't fill up the cow barns, that's right. So we are in need of silage, so that's why we do need to do this, get this all sorted. So we'll just dump this second trailer load. We've used up all of our bales now that we had, the silage bales. So it's purely a matter now of using the fermenter and getting it up and running. I have to check to see if I've sold off that baler as well, because that'll get us a little extra cash as well. We're not going to be doing any baling. Alright, back over and get up one more load. And then it'll just be grass mowing. The grass on the sides of these fields looks as though it's not fully grown. It's grown enough that we can harvest it, so we'll take the opportunity to harvest it while we can. Almost filled up. There we go. Right. Let's see what we've got over here now. So for the grass fermenter, we've got 147,000 grass in there fermenting away. And in the silage fermenter, we've got 209,000 grass in here at the moment, and it's fermenting away. And we've got 100,000 digestates in there as well. That's okay, we can get that all going now. Right, let's head back on over, dump this into the silo, and then we'll get on with some more mowing. There's that baler. We haven't sold that baler after all. So we could sell the Vicon baler. And that'll give us a little bit extra cash as well. Alright, we'll go worry about this load first, and then I'll worry about selling off and buying combines and whatever else. This is one of the things, so I did notice there was a comment the other day, and I haven't responded to it because it came in while I was on off the code, about it being production simulator. Well, yeah, it is and it isn't. And I agree with the point. I mean, we are being a little bit careful of the fact that we don't try and do too much production, but look, I mean, the Dragon Den pack has made production so much more in-depth to what Giants brought into the base game with their production. And I'm finding it enjoyable. So look, I get that some might not be, and if you're not, that's okay. Let me know down below if you prefer to see the farming more so than the production side of it, or if you think I'm going too heavy on one or the other. But you know what? I'm going to play by the same token, to the point where I'm enjoying it, because if I'm not enjoying it, there's no point me being here and recording it, because I won't be enjoying it. And it'll be the same as what I got to with FS19, where I just gave it away for over 12 months because I just wasn't enjoying it. It wasn't fun. So I'm not going to sit here, pull teeth, and do this just for you guys, just for the sake of doing it. If I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to do it. And that's pure and simple. So if you think I'm doing too much, well, that's okay. But I am going to try and meter it out a little bit. But you've got to be aware as well that it is part of the game. And we've just taken it the next step by using the Dragon Den pack. And I make no apologies for that part, because it brings more entities of the game into it. We do have to still do a lot of the farming of the game. I mean, obviously, to keep the production chains running, we've got to have the animals. So we're actually doing more animal work than what we would have done previously. Because most of you would know, I tended to shy away from doing animal work. We didn't do cows. We didn't do pigs. We only generally did chickens and chickens and sheep. So you're actually getting more gameplay by me doing production in that regard. So I don't see there's a problem with that. But it is what it is. Anyway, all right. So here we go. Here's this guy here. Now, what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to go to the shop. We're going to sell off our baler. 52,000. Yep. Thank you. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to go to the sales. See what's here. Oh, there's a top liner. You know, the top liner's not that bad of a combine. We did have one of them on. We did have that on this farm very early on. You know, he's not a bad combine. 8,500 litres. Yeah, you know what? That's tempting. It is very, very tempting especially for the price. I could get like 2 top liners and have them running on a field each time. And that's 16,000 litres. That's an option. My other options, let's have a look here. Harvesters. My other options are the CH7.70. What's that? 9,300 litres. So that's a possibility. Or my other possibility is I can still go the fence. I mean, that's the big fence, isn't it? That one there's the, what's that? He's 12,500. 12,500, 1,700. Yeah, I don't know. Or we can go an old axial flow if we really wanted to. Yeah, I don't think we're going to that. Not going those, not going those. Right, or we've got the CH770 by Stevie. We've got the TC5 series as an option, or we can go the Rostel Smash. The Rostel Smash Nova 330. Now, this one here can go up to 15,000 litres because it's a Stevie mod. I don't mind the look of this one, to be honest, although the pipe is very small. Okay. So it's going to be a very small header, which is fine. I'm thinking that I'm going to go to the medium size. I'm going to go to the CH770, which is this guy here. So that's fine. Now, in doing that, we then have to get a header. Now, is there a New Holland header? There we go. So the Superflex and the Very Feed. Right, that one goes with CH770. Right, that one there also goes to CH770. Right, I just wanted to see what the sizes were. So 8.5, 7.5. So 48 or 42.5. Well, what were they? Let's have a look. 8.5 meter. Or I can go the Honeybee header, which are a lot more expensive. 9.1, 7.6 meters for 146,000. Now, is that really going to give me any bonus? Not really. So I'm probably better off sticking with. Let's go. We're going to go a Very Feed 28 footer. There we go. I'm going to buy that. I hope I've got that set to where I want it to go. I hope it's set where I want it to go. Anyway, back into here. I'm going to buy the combine. So I think we're just going to get the CH770. I'll get the standard, or I'll get TC5. Yeah, I might get the Stevie one. No, I'm not. I'm going to get the stock standard one. All right? I'm not going to get the Stevie one. Let's keep it a little bit back down to earth. There we go. Wide tires. There we go. That's what we're going to buy. We're going to buy that bugger there. So buy him. Okay, excellent. So we've got a second combine. 129,500 normally for that. And it's currently 70,000. We really go wrong with having 3 combines, I wonder? It is a good price. I really do. I really don't mind that combine, to be honest. No, let's be done with it. Right. Okay. Let's get on and do what we're going to do, which was go and mow some grass before we run out of time entirely, which we've almost done. All right. So we're going to go down to the cow pens. I'm going to mow all the grass around the cow pens, and we'll go from there. Hold it up for transporting. Actually, yeah, I'll start with the cow pens, and I'll come over here and do this field last. I'm a little worried about where my header went. I'm hoping it's over at the shop, but we may find it in the middle of the field somewhere. Oh, pardon me, I need to wet the whistle. All right, here we are. Oh, there it is there. Yeah, it didn't go where I wanted it to go. Alright, let's just start trimming all this down. I'm going to reset that back to where it should have gone. Alright, where are we? Yeah. Right, you reset. Yes. Right, that's where it should be. Okay. Just going to get in here and mow this grass, grab what we can. Be interested to see how much I get from mowing all this area through here. I want to get caught in the trees. Up around the back of the winery. And we'll just end up seeing how much we get, and it just all goes in the same place, and it's into either the hay dryer or the silage fermenter, and it's used to look after our sheep and our cows. Now what we might do after this episode is we'll probably jump ahead a couple of days, because there's not a lot else going on. So there's not much point just sort of sitting back here and just doing nothing. So we won't do too much in the way of production work. We'll just continue on with skipping ahead a little bit until we've got some meaningful work to do, which is probably when we have the fields coming to harvest. But going back to the production discussion, actually, while I'm talking about that, I mean, the production does give us the ability to actually have things to do in between when we're not harvesting and when we're not doing any field work. So I mean, I can't understand people being unhappy about the fact that there's more content available to be produced with the production. I mean, yes, we do it. We've done a fair bit of production. We do a fair bit of production, but we've also seen that with the production, leaving it till the high sell point period, while it makes you a good amount of money, what it does do is it just means you then have 2 or 3 episodes, because it does take a couple of hours to go and sell off the produce from storage. I mean, because what you do doing then would you be taking the produce from the production areas, taking it up to the warehouse or into the warehouse, and then once you've actually got it to the point where you got a sale, you take it out of the warehouse, you load up the trailers, go sell it, come back, rinse, repeat. So there's a lot of time in that, just in doing that. So you would end up having, and we did this, I think, on Elm Creek. I think we had 3 episodes in a row where all we were doing was taking produce off and selling it. That was when we held off. And in fact, when I did do the 1 year, we did 1 year where we did a cut-off in November, I think it was, and we played for a year without recording, and we came back to see how much money we'd make and how much produce and all that sort of stuff. And it took us a long period of time, in real time, to actually go through and collect all the produce, sell it all off, do all that sort of stuff. It took ages to do that because we had so much stuff piled up. It just took a huge amount of time to deal with it, and that's just what it was. So there's nothing else for it other than the fact that that's just the way it was. So by doing little bits of production here and there, not necessarily waiting for everything to be at the high point, while you don't make as much money, you can vary the gameplay out a little bit more. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that for now. But yeah, leave your comments down below. I'm going to see what you think. I mean, certainly from my playing perspective, in this series and the other series, let me know, do you think it's too heavily balanced on production, not enough production, or is it a fairly happy medium at the moment as far as you're concerned? Everyone's going to be different and have a different opinion, and that's fine. But I'd be interested to see what you think. Let me know. Doesn't necessarily mean things are going to change either. It just means I can be more mindful of what people think, and maybe things may subtly change. I mean, who knows? We'll see. We've got 35,000 litres of grass so far. Not a great deal. That's something to be expected though. silo. Bounce the mower heads up. Run up. Alright. This little patch here finished off. These robots do their dance again and getting all their feed done. I smoothed that area out there. That was we didn't sort of smooth it after we took the slurry pit out. That's where we had our slurry pit originally, where we had problems with the slurry pits. I'm still not 100% whether we actually got them working again now, but anyway, I'll have to keep a bit of an eye on that. But for now, they're collecting slurry until I get to the point where I've got to get them to the point where they're full and then try and empty them. That was the problem I had, but we'll see how things develop as time goes by. All right. A little bit more to go. I've been thinking of actually we might move the hay fermenter and the silage fermenter as well, or the hay dryer and the silage fermenter at some point later on, because where they are now is obviously on the other side of the farm. And our cows and all that are over here. I mean, the sheep are still over there at the farm, but the primary use of the hay and also of the silage, obviously, is the cows. So it probably doesn't make sense to have it all the way over there and transporting stuff from here to there and then there to here, as we're currently doing. So what we might have to look at doing is knocking them down, or pulling them down and then bringing them over this side of the farm. It'd make far more sense, I think. So that's something we'll think about. And once we sort of get to the point where they're fully empty again, we'd have to wait till they're empty, or empty them out and then transfer it across. But probably not a bad idea. Or the other idea is we could also install new ones and then run the new ones. Then when the other ones are finish running and they're emptied, then we can dismantle them and sell them off. So either way, I think we'll end up putting a hay dryer and a silage fermenter over this side of the farm, adjacent to the cow pens here somewhere. So that'll be something for the future. I'm not straight away. Very nimble machine, even though it's very big. Actually a very nimble machine with right steering at the front and rear steering. It certainly maneuvers around very easily. Which is what you want for something like this. You need to have that maneuverability, like the Big M, for instance. So what we got now? We got 70,000 litres of grass. So that's just from this cow area alone. But that's not too bad. Almost finished, so we have to head off to one of the other fields, but we're actually out of time already. So we will finish the episode here, and what we will do is we'll continue off. I won't bore you with a lot more grass mowing and collecting from around the fields too much. We'll probably spend the rest of this game day mowing grass around the fields, and then what we'll do is we'll put that into the silage fermenter. And what we will do is we will just get, well, actually, you know what? We've got the cash there. I think I'm going to do it right now. That's where we're going to finish off. Right. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do what I just spoke about. We're going to put the fermenters in. Right. And we've got them there. It makes perfect sense to put them close by. So I think, well, actually, have them over in here. I think that might be where we have them. Actually, no, it makes more sense probably to put them here. And come in, drop off, go over. Yeah, no, not so convinced. I'm gonna have them over here. Right, let's put them in here. Production. Okay, that's the silage fermenting silo. I'm going to have you there. Grass drying silo, I'm going to have you there. Right, there we go. So we'll finish running the other two off. I'm going to start filling this one up. And then that's where we'll be. So we will end up silage, so that's the one we want. So I'm going to offload that to there, and we'll sell the other two off later on. There you go. So bit of a change to the farm. So we've recap on today's episode. We've got ourselves new harvesters. We've got new silage and hay fermenters. We've got a whole pile of stuff going on. In fact, let's have a look at that land there. Do I actually own that? I do own that land through there. So that grass through there is mine as well. Ah, let me have a look. Ah, he says he's got more grass. Yeah, look at this. We can mow this down as well. All right, so we're gonna cut mad and just mow all the grass we can. Yeah. So anyway, that's what we've got done. So we've got new fermenters and hay dryers in there, ready to go. We've got some grass going with a new combine ready to go. We'll bring that down to the farm in the next episode or two, and yeah, things are moving along nicely. So if you like the episode, press that like button. If you didn't, press the dislike button. That's okay. But rest assured, if you do press that like or dislike button, it does help out the algorithm. So either way, we'd like to do that. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know whether you think I'm doing enough production, too much production, an equal balance, whatever else. Any other comments, let me know down below. More than happy to receive those. In fact, it does encourage me even more to do more content. So feel free. Apart from anything else as well, don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you on board as a subscriber.
And if you do press that subscribe button, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well. You're made aware of when more videos are available on the channel. And we're not getting any grass from there whatsoever. So yeah. Why aren't we getting grass from there? That's interesting. There's grass through there all. We're going to get more now. So don't forget, yeah, if you do press that subscribe button, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. Don't forget also to join us on Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details down below in the description. And because we're getting very late, I'm going to speed up as quickly as I can and say, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duxley Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. See you all later. Bye.